Ring, ring, ring. Postman. Who this?
Jarry the worst.
Nice celebrity, know what I'm saying?
Why don't we play something these pros are like? Dry whips, I know they like. Twister, you told her right. I can make you a celebrity overnight. Give you ice like Kobe, right? We sorta like Goldie, right? The way we mold them, right? I can make you a celebrity overnight.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. If you're new, welcome. My name is Jarry, and today I'm going to be telling you guys about the ooh girl, I'm so excited, the Jackie Aina palette. First of all, I've been watching Jackie for years. Recently, I'm not gonna lie, I stopped watching her for a while now just because I don't know, I don't think I can learn from her anymore. But when I first started doing makeup, I was watching Jackie all the freaking time. She was pretty much my first introduction to makeup. So I did two looks. I did one very neutral look that I'm rocking right now, and then I did a more colorful look. The palette itself is very neutral and warm, so I kind of wanted to show off the colors and still show like the different warm tone looks that you can do. Without further ado, we're going to get into this tutorial, okay? All right, y'all. So per usual, we're going to start off with my hair. It's from Yolissa hair today, and we're using the Water Wave Transparent Lace Wig, 22 inches, large cap size, 200% density. Whew. And it's also transparent. Okay, I think I said everything. It's a very pretty wig, okay? So there's two textures to Water Wave. One, when you brush it out, it gets really fluffy and pretty and really soft like cotton candy. And then when you put water to it, it becomes a water wave. It becomes very flat, and you can see the wave texture of it, and it gets really shiny. Since I'm doing two looks today, I decided I might as well try to flat iron Water Wave hair because I've never had the desire to flat iron it because I've been in love with the texture so much. It does not get bone straight. It gets more so of like a yucky type of straight. Like it gets really fluffy and straight, and it has so much body and shine to it. It looks pretty, you guys. I'm starting to really love Water Wave hair, and I wasn't even mad at this yucky straight texture that I was getting from it because it was still fluffy, soft, and really shiny, you guys. So yeah, check out Yolissa hair. I didn't get a lot of shedding, no tangling, and it was very versatile. So as you guys can see, I started off by putting down my base. It's the Makeup Revolution Cut Crease base in Etch, and then I'm going to take my e.l.f. Line and Define tape and place this along the edge of my eye just so my eyeshadow comes out nice and crisp. And then we're going to get into the best part of the tutorial, the Jackie palette. So I'm going to take the purple out of this palette and start packing that into my crease, and I'm going to wing it a little bit so I get like a winged eyeshadow look. One thing I can say about this palette is if you've used the Anastasia palette before, it feels like the same exact experience. Like it feels very easy to work with. It's very pigmented. You get a little to no fallout on the eyeshadows, and it's very blendable, and so a little goes a long way. So as you guys can see, I started off packing that pink on, then I started to blend it into that purple, and I'm going to go back into the palette and just retouch on the purple to make it a little bit higher and thicker, just because I kind of lost the color while I was blending it. So now I'm going to take my Colourpop No Filter white concealer and start cutting my crease. I actually love using this to cut my crease just because it becomes like a second base, and it makes everything so clean and crisp, and it makes all my colors pop out on top, and it never fully dries, which is weird because it's a concealer, like shouldn't it? But I actually really love this base. So I patted it out, and then I took the pink out of the palette and started to pat that at the middle of my lid, and then I took the purple and pat that towards the edge, and then I took the light cream shade out of the palette and patted it into my inner tear duct area. Alright, so from first glance, you would never expect to have a really bright eyeshadow moment out of this palette. I think that's why I tried to do it today. From first glance, you would see like cranberry neutral eyeshadow looks with like a pop of purple and pink color here and there. So it literally mimics the way Jackie does her eyeshadow, because her eyeshadow is more warm and cranberry and sometimes with like a little pop of color, so I could see where they were going with it. But now I'm going to move on to my liner. I'm using Prance and Piggy Bank from Colourpop, and it's their retractable liners, and these are my favorite. These are my favorite liners for my waterline area, just because these pencils literally glide onto your waterline. Like there's no pushing nor tugging. It literally glides on because it's just that creamy. And I usually buy the black pencil and I keep it in my kit just so I can line my client's waterline really quick and easy. And now I'm going to move on to my eyeliner. I'm using the Wet n Wild eyeliner, and I believe I bought this because of Melissa. Beauty by Melissa made me buy it because she said it's like easy freaking eyeliner to use, and it feels like a pen. It literally feels like you're lining your eyes with a freaking pen. So now I'm going to take my Lancome mascara, coat my lashes, and pop on my falsies. So because my look was there, you say it, extra today, I decided to use my favorite extra highlighter, and it's the Crayon Crease AnGlowLa. And I love this highlighter because it literally gets the job done. It gets the job done quick and easy, and it's bright as hell, and it's so freaking shimmery. And so after that, I just put my lip liner on and some lip gloss. And let me tell you guys, I actually saw Aina MUA suggest that you dab a little bit of concealer into your lip gloss to make it a nude, and that's exactly what I did, you guys, and my lip gloss looked amazing. Tell me if you guys do this already, because my mind was blown. I was like, damn, like we out here putting concealer in our lip glosses, oh my god. But yeah, then I took my Soul Body Shimmer from Colourpop, placed that on my arm to add a little bit more shimmer, and I am finished, you guys. Do you see that nude lip? Do you see this purple cut crease? Everything just looks glam but natural, but glam but like subtle. Let me say subtle, damn sure not natural. All right, so now we're gonna move on to our second look, and as you guys can see, I'm wetting my hair and applying some mousse just to get back that water wave texture that I flat ironed out of it. And surprisingly, it went straight back to the way it was. At first, it's going to look like I'm doing the wet look, I guess, because I have to put mousse in it to make sure my curls are maintained and they don't get too big on me. But at the ending of the video, you guys, I'm going to brush out the hair after it dries just to kind of give it a little bit more volume, and that's when you're going to actually see the hair look fluffy and more bouncy like the beginning of the video. Okay, that was a lot to explain. Basically, it's a process to get it back to the way it was. But for right now, it's going to look like I'm sporting the wet look. So popping right back into my Jackie palette, I'm going to take the shade Edges and work that along my crease area, making that same wing once again, but this time I'm using a fluffy, poofy brush. I think this is my Morphe M43 brush. I don't know, I kind of just wanted to switch it up, but I do prefer using flat, poofy brushes more just because I feel like they're denser and they hold a lot more pigment and they're more focused. So if I want to like focus it in one area, I can do that, but if I want to diffuse it, I can also do that. Then I took the caramel shade, diffused that dark brown a little bit, and started cutting my crease with that same Colourpop concealer. Same process, I'm just showing you guys the range and how the neutral shades actually look. I tried to use as many of the neutral shades in the palette as possible, but I also couldn't resist and I really wanted to add a tiny bit more color to this look, and so I took the burgundy shimmery shade out the palette. I really don't know the names just yet. Like, I don't know the names of these eyeshadows, I just know I like them, and I started adding that at the outer crease area, I believe, and I started packing it outwards, inwards. So now I'm going to take the foil golden out of the palette, and I wet my brush first, and I started to drag that onto my base, and it looked amazing. It looked so freaking good. The gold foil in the palette is definitely by far my favorite shade in the palette, just because it made everything pop. Like, it made everything freaking pop out. So as you guys can see, I finished up this look by adding that dark brown to the outer perimeter of my eyeshadow just to add a little bit more dimension. Popped on my falsies, put a little bit of eyeliner. Same process, you guys. So overall, would I recommend this palette? If you want to support Jackie, definitely go out and buy this palette. If you are a beginner and you are a colored girl like me and you want a nice eyeshadow palette that's going to go with your skin tone and not look too ashy, this is definitely that girl. However, what I will say is if you already have just a few of the Anastasia palettes, some of the shades do resemble each other, but that's not a big issue to me, just because I feel like that's bound to happen as Anastasia releases more and more palettes, and like, you know, the same color is bound to come. And this is an influencer palette. Like, this is a palette made for people who are a fan of Jackie. So I wouldn't really say this is a big buy for everybody out there. I would say this is a big buy for fans of Jackie and color girls who want a nice eyeshadow palette that isn't going to look ashy on them. It's pretty much a one-stop all if you think about it, because you have a little bit of colors here, you have your foils and your shimmers, and then you have your matte shades. If I still worked at Macy's, I could definitely see myself selling this palette to other black girls who want a introductory into eyeshadow but don't want to do too much just yet. Like, this is the perfect eyeshadow palette for the average girl. And that's pretty much it, you guys. I just finished up with brushing my hair out. Let me know if you enjoyed this 2 eyeshadow 1 palette look type of video. I really enjoyed doing it. Let me know if you also pick up the Jackie palette. If you recreate it, send it to me on Instagram. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoy. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, y'all.
looks, looks. I be giving looks, Fashion Week in New York and I just got booked. Looks, looks. I be giving looks, Fashion Week in New York and I just got booked. Looks, looks. I be giving looks, Fashion Week in New York and I just got booked. Looks, looks. I be giving looks, Fashion Week in New York and I just got booked.